I'm delighted to welcome Israeli Prime Minister.
Past Trump-Netanyahu meetings have followed a familiar script: firm declarations, limited impact on the ground. In Gaza, the focus is on sustaining a fragile ceasefire and advancing to a second phase. But implementation has fallen short, raising questions about Israel's commitment and whether enough aid is reaching Gaza.
This government will absolutely not move to the second phase. Netanyahu will have his conditions. He might be ambivalent about some issues, therefore they want to remain in the Gaza Strip and occupy 58% of it. They do not want to withdraw from Gaza now, especially with the Israeli elections underway.
While Washington says humanitarian access is a priority, aid agencies report deliveries remain far below Gaza's needs. Israel continues to keep the Rafah crossing closed, a critical lifeline for the Strip, raising doubts not about intent but enforcement. Since the deal was signed in October, little has changed. Hunger and displacement persist. Israel's killing of Palestinians continues, and Palestinian officials say Israel has violated the ceasefire more than 1,000 times. The gap between rhetoric and reality is even clearer in the occupied West Bank. Under Israel's current government, the number of illegal settlements in the occupied West Bank and occupied East Jerusalem has surged, rising by nearly 50% from 141 in 2022 to 210 today. The United States attempted to draw a firmer line.
Don't worry about the West Bank. Israel's not going to do anything with the West Bank, okay?
But past U.S. opposition has done little to slow illegal settlement expansion, deepening skepticism over whether pressure will be matched by consequences. Netanyahu's position on a Palestinian state is also one that complicates any move to phase 2 of the ceasefire and directly clashes with Trump's own 20-point plan, which calls for a credible path toward Palestinian statehood.
We said there would not be a Palestinian state, and we say again, there wouldn't be a Palestinian state.
For Netanyahu, the challenge is also political. His far-right coalition partners openly reject U.S. positions on illegal settlements and territory. Any commitments made in Washington must survive that reality back home.
The withdrawal from the yellow line is being treated like Oslo, a temporary, indefinite phase with no clear end. From Israel's perspective, a peace council will only exist if Israel chooses the countries involved and defines their roles. Without that, there will be no council and no stabilization force in Gaza.
President Trump has described the ceasefire as one of his key achievements. Whether he is willing to confront the prime minister to preserve it remains an open question. This is Netanyahu's fifth visit to the United States. It comes at a moment when U.S.-Israeli coordination is under close scrutiny, not just for what is said behind closed doors in Washington, but for what follows in Gaza and the occupied West Bank. Whether this meeting delivers tangible outcomes or familiar assurances will become clear in the days and weeks ahead. Mohammad Al-Kassim, TRT World, occupied East Jerusalem.